Cocaine use and prevention, education, and treatment. Cocaine common street names, just so you know on this, are Coke, Blow, Candy, Crack, Jack, Jimmy, Rock, Nose Candy, White Coat, and Crank. The buzz of cocaine. Cocaine is part of the stimulant family of drugs and causes the following feelings when used: a sense of energy, a sense of alertness, talkativeness, a sense of well being, and a super intense feeling of euphoria when injected or smoked. Cocaine overdose and deadly dangers of cocaine are uncontrollable seizures, like an epileptic seizure, sudden cardiac death, brain stroke, breathing failure, psychotic states of paranoia with schizophrenic effects on behavior. What can you do to prevent cocaine abuse? Don't take it when offered it. Decline the offer. Dealers often will give you cocaine free for the first time at a party or a club. This, they know, may give you a psychological dependence from the first use of the drug. Once they have you psychologically dependent, then they will, over time, make a steady stream of money from you as you devolve into physical addiction of the drug and need more and more. How do I know this? Because I was a cocaine addict. Cocaine almost cost me my life. Over 7 years, I lost 2 houses, 4 vehicles, and a thriving business to the drug. In addition to being hospitalized for a month and suffering through withdrawal and rehabilitation, my total financial losses added up to $625,000. This was my life, my family, my business that was shattered and tossed to the wind, and all for a drug that I could have said no to on the first offer of it. Please don't do what I did. It's not worth it, and you may end up hating yourself for a long time or the rest of your life. Thank you.
This is a reading from Cocaine Anonymous Literature. Who is a cocaine addict? Some of us can answer without hesitation. I
I
am.
am.
Others are not sure. Cocaine Anonymous believes that no one can decide for another whether he or she is addicted. One thing is sure, though, every single one of us has denied being an addict. For months, for years, we who know freely admit that we are cocaine addicts thought that we could control cocaine when in fact it was controlling us. I only use on weekends, or it hardly interferes with work, or I can quit. It's only psychologically addicting, right? Or I only snort. I don't base or shoot. Or it's this marriage that's messing me up. Many of us are still perplexed to realize how long we went on never getting the same high we got at the beginning, yet still insisting and believing, so distorted was our reality, that we were getting from cocaine what actually always eluded us. We went on to any lengths to get away from being just ourselves. The lines got fatter, the grams went faster, the week's stash was all used up today. We found ourselves scraping envelopes and baggies with razor blades, scratching the last flakes from the corners of brown bottles, snorting or smoking any white speck from the floor when we ran out. We who prided ourselves on our fine-tuned state of mind, nothing mattered more to us than the straw, the pipe, the needle. Even if it made us feel miserable, we had to have it. Some of us mixed cocaine with alcohol and pills and found temporary relief in the change, but in the end, it only compounded our problems. We tried quitting ourselves, finally, and managed to do so for periods of time. After a month, we imagined we were in control. We thought our system was cleaned out and we could get the old high again using half as much. This time, we'd be careful not to go overboard, but we only found ourselves back where we were before and worse. We never left the house without using first. We didn't make love without using. We didn't talk on the phone without coke. We wouldn't fall asleep. Sometimes it seems we couldn't even breathe without cocaine. We tried changing jobs, apartments, cities, lovers, believing that our lives were being screwed up by circumstances, places, and people. Perhaps we saw a cocaine friend die of respiratory arrest, and still we went on using. But eventually, we had to face facts. We had to admit that cocaine was a serious problem in our lives, that we were addicts. This has been a reading from Cocaine Anonymous World Service Conference. Thank you.